Okay, so I'm watching what's going on with these wars and why the U.S. seems to be so aggressive with, with Iran, with Russia and Ukraine, and eventually, and hopefully not with China and Taiwan. And I'm watching this, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I have another theory, and my theory is the powers that be in America know that the dollar's days of dominance are coming to an end, but to prevent that, they have to defeat their enemies, and that includes Russia and China primarily. Because if they go, then the rest of the world will probably follow. So, in order to maintain that dominance, they have these different wars going on. And if you remember, the U.S. said that they wanted to acquire Greenland and make Canada the 51st state. That is to maintain power and dominance. If people really understood what's going on, they would know that the dollar is a fiat currency. It's the world reserve currency, and it is coming near the end of its reign as the world reserve currency. You got to remember something. There are a lot of countries around the world right now that are moving away from using the dollar, which is de-dollarization. And the U.S. doesn't like that, because if they do that, then the dollar or the U.S. can't be as dominant around the world and throw its weight around and influence countries to do their will. And you can see that things are changing, because you see gold at near record highs, you see silver at the highest price it's been in years. And none of this is being talked about in mainstream media, because they don't want the average American to know that there are options or alternatives to the dollar. So right now, America has a sense of urgency. They know if they don't get this done now or very soon, the days of dollar dominance are over and all hell's going to break loose in America. So pay very close attention on what's going on and learn about money and understand how learn about the world reserve currency and the dollar and fiat currency. And if you can do that, you'll pretty much understand exactly what's going on right now. So in the meantime, to protect yourself, you want to stock up on everything you can, all the things you need now before they get too expensive, and protect your wealth by acquiring precious metals such as gold and silver, and maybe even crypto. So do your research, but do something besides just sitting around and talking about what's going on.